Being sensitive means that you might sometimes think too much or get upset when you feel like someone is criticizing or judging you. Being sensitive isn't necessarily a bad thing. It means you pay attention, care about things, and think about them. But sometimes, it can make you feel really strong emotions when you have problems with people, get criticized, or feel rejected. If you're a very sensitive person, you're good at noticing things that might be problems in social situations. But being super sensitive can also make you react too much, and you might not understand what others are trying to say. If you're really sensitive, you might try to avoid getting hurt. This can stop you from being with people, going for jobs, having good relationships, or being yourself around others. The lessons of Buddhism give a deep map for people trying to handle their feelings. This video will look at how the spiritual teachings of Buddhism can be used to stop being emotionally sensitive and build emotional strength. Lesson 1. Understand that being highly sensitive is something you were born with. Buddhism teaches us the importance of self-awareness and acceptance. Understanding that emotional sensitivity is an inherent part of your nature is the first step toward transformation. Rather than viewing sensitivity as a flaw, recognize it as a unique aspect of your being. Buddhism emphasizes the acceptance of oneself without judgment, fostering a mindset that enables personal growth. Embracing the understanding that being highly sensitive is a part of who you are lays the foundation for a transformative journey toward emotional resilience. In the teachings of Buddhism, this acceptance is not just a passive acknowledgement. It is an active and empowering embrace of your true self. When you recognize sensitivity as a natural aspect of your being, you free yourself from the burden of self-judgment and criticism. This shift in perspective is liberating, allowing you to embark on a path of self-discovery and personal growth. The benefits of accepting your inherent sensitivity are manifold. It opens the door to self-compassion. Instead of viewing sensitivity as a weakness, you begin to see it as a unique quality that adds depth to your experiences. This self-compassion becomes a source of strength, fostering resilience in the face of life's challenges. Moreover, acknowledging your sensitivity allows you to connect with others who may share similar traits, creating a sense of community and understanding. Acceptance is a powerful antidote to the emotional turmoil that often accompanies sensitivity. When you cease resisting this aspect of yourself, you enter into a state of inner harmony. This harmony is not about eliminating sensitivity but transforming it into a tool for self-awareness. In the realm of Buddhism, the journey towards enlightenment begins with recognizing and accepting the present moment, and the same principle applies to accepting your sensitivity. By embracing your sensitivity, you also cultivate authenticity. The mask of pretense falls away, revealing the genuine, unfiltered you. This authenticity becomes a magnetic force, drawing people and experiences into your life that resonate with your true self. In the Buddhist context, this aligns with the principle of living in accordance with your dharma, or true nature, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. Choosing to follow the path of understanding sensitivity as inherent is not just a practical step, it is a profound shift in mindset. It aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, encouraging individuals to see beyond surface-level judgments and embrace the totality of their existence. As you walk this path, may the recognition of your inherent sensitivity become a lantern guiding you towards self-love, resilience, and an authentic connection with the world around you. Lesson 2. Figure out how to control your feelings. Buddhist teachings advocate for mindfulness and self-discipline as powerful tools for emotional control. Through practices like meditation, individuals can develop the ability to observe their emotions without being consumed by them. Controlling feelings does not mean suppressing them, but rather understanding them and responding with a balanced and composed mind. Buddhism teaches that true strength lies in the ability to navigate the emotional landscape with equanimity. In the journey to stop being emotionally sensitive, the wisdom of Buddhism guides us to the practice of controlling our feelings through mindfulness. This isn't about suppressing emotions but understanding and responding to them with a balanced mind. Imagine emotions as waves in the ocean. Mindfulness is the sturdy boat that allows you to navigate them without being tossed around. The benefits of cultivating emotional control are profound. It brings about a sense of calm and stability. When faced with challenging situations, the practice of mindfulness enables you to observe your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This calmness becomes a sanctuary in the midst of life's storms, allowing you to respond to situations with clarity rather than reacting impulsively. Emotional control is also a gateway to resilience. Instead of being swept away by the turbulence of emotions, you become adept at riding the waves. In the context of Buddhism, this aligns with the concept of impermanence, the understanding that emotions, like all things, are transient. By not getting entangled in the ebb and flow, you develop an inner strength that can weather the ups and downs of life. The practice of emotional control fosters a deep sense of self-awareness. As you observe your feelings without judgment, you gain insights into the patterns and triggers that influence your emotional landscape. This self-awareness becomes a compass, guiding you towards understanding the roots of your sensitivity and paving the way for transformative change. Choosing to follow the path of emotional control is an empowering decision. It is a commitment to being the captain of your emotional ship rather than a passive passenger. In the teachings of Buddhism, the mind is likened to a wild elephant that can be tamed through mindfulness. By developing emotional control, you embark on a journey of mastering your mind, unlocking its vast potential for clarity, compassion, and wisdom. As you navigate the waters of emotional control, may the practice of mindfulness be your anchor, grounding you in the present moment and steering you towards a more resilient and balanced way of being. Lesson 3. Practice paying attention to the present moment. The essence of mindfulness is living in the present moment. Buddhism encourages individuals to let go of attachments to the past and worries about the future. By immersing yourself in the present, you create a space where emotional reactions lose their grip. Through practices such as breath awareness, you can ground yourself in the now, fostering a calm and collected mind that is less susceptible to emotional turbulence. In the pursuit of overcoming emotional sensitivity, the teachings of Buddhism emphasize the profound significance of living in the present moment. Picture your mind as a garden and each moment as a seed. By tending to the present, you cultivate a garden of serenity, free from the weeds of past regrets and anxieties about the future. The benefits of embracing the present moment are transformative. It offers a respite from the mental chatter that often contributes to emotional sensitivity. When you immerse yourself in the now, the worries and regrets lose their grip. This mental stillness becomes a sanctuary, allowing you to approach life's challenges with a calm and focused mind. Living in the present is also a doorway to gratitude. By appreciating the small moments and simple joys, you shift your perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. This gratitude becomes a shield against the arrows of discontent, fostering contentment and emotional balance. The practice of present moment awareness is a direct antidote to overthinking. Instead of getting entangled in a web of thoughts, you learn to witness them like clouds passing across the sky. This detachment from the constant stream of thoughts liberates you from the emotional roller coaster, enabling a more serene and centered way of being. Choosing to follow the path of living in the present moment is not just a practical strategy. It is a profound shift in mindset. It aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, urging individuals to recognize the richness of each moment and not squander it dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. As you walk this path, may the present moment become a source of joy, resilience, and a refuge from the storm of emotional sensitivity. Lesson 4. Write down your feelings in a journal to understand them better. Keeping a journal is a therapeutic practice endorsed by Buddhism. By putting your feelings on paper, you engage in a process of self-reflection. The act of writing allows you to examine your emotions objectively, gaining insights into their origins and patterns. Buddhism teaches that understanding oneself is a crucial step on the path to enlightenment, and a journal can serve as a valuable companion on this journey of self-discovery. Another valuable tool in the arsenal of overcoming emotional sensitivity, according to Buddhist wisdom, is the practice of journaling. Imagine your emotions as colors on a canvas. Journaling is the brush that helps you paint a clearer picture of your inner landscape. It's a way to unravel the threads of your feelings and gain a deeper understanding of their hues. The benefits of expressing your emotions through writing are profound. It provides a safe space for your thoughts and feelings to unfold. Like confiding in a trusted friend, the pages of your journal become a receptive listener, free from judgment. This act of self-expression can be cathartic, allowing you to release pent-up emotions and lighten the burden on your heart. Journaling is also a powerful tool for self-reflection. By putting your feelings into words, you create a tangible record of your emotional journey. This record becomes a mirror, reflecting patterns and trends in your emotional landscape. It's a tool for self-discovery, helping you identify triggers and navigate the labyrinth of your sensitivity with greater clarity. The act of journaling promotes mindfulness. As you engage with your thoughts and feelings on paper, you cultivate a present-moment awareness. This mindfulness becomes a companion on your journey to emotional resilience, guiding you away from the tumultuous waves of reactivity and towards the calm waters of thoughtful responsiveness. Choosing to follow the practice of journaling is an act of self-care and self-discovery. It is not about being a skillful writer, but about being an honest storyteller of your own experiences. In the context of Buddhism, this aligns with the principle of right understanding, the clarity that comes from seeing things as they truly are. As you embark on the path of journaling, may the pages become a canvas for your emotional evolution, painting a picture of self-awareness, healing, and transformation. Lesson 5. Try not to feel personally attacked by things. In the teachings of Buddhism, the concept of non-attachment is central to emotional well-being. By detaching yourself from the notion that external events define your worth or identity, you can cultivate resilience. Recognize that the actions and words of others are a reflection of their own inner state, not a commentary on your intrinsic value. Buddhism encourages the development of a compassionate and non-reactive mind, allowing you to navigate challenges with grace. In the pursuit of emotional resilience, Buddhism guides us to a profound teaching, the art of not feeling personally attacked by things. Imagine life as a river, and personal attacks as rocks along the way. Buddhism offers the wisdom to navigate these rocks without letting them disturb the flow of your inner stream. It's about developing an unshakable core that remains unaffected by external turbulence. The benefits of detaching from personal attacks are far-reaching. It fosters a sense of inner peace. When you no longer internalize perceived slights or criticisms, your emotional landscape becomes a serene garden. This inner peace becomes a shield against the arrows of negativity, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. Detachment also cultivates compassion. Instead of responding with defensiveness, you can approach others with understanding and empathy. This shift in perspective not only diffuses potential conflicts, but also creates a space for constructive communication. In the teachings of Buddhism, compassion is a cornerstone of a harmonious and interconnected existence. The practice of not feeling personally attacked builds resilience. It's like wearing a suit of armor against the blows of external opinions and judgments. This resilience becomes a source of strength, enabling you to face the world with a courageous heart and an unwavering spirit. Choosing to follow the path of detaching from personal attacks is not about building walls around your heart, but about building bridges of understanding. It aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, urging individuals to transcend the ego and recognize the interconnected nature of all beings. As you walk this path, may the wisdom of not taking things personally be a beacon, guiding you towards a state of emotional freedom, strength, and compassion. Lesson 6. Learn to accept yourself just as you are. Self-acceptance is a fundamental principle in Buddhism. Embracing who you are, including your emotional sensitivity, is a transformative practice. Instead of viewing sensitivity as a weakness, understand it as a facet of your unique existence. Buddhism teaches that true happiness arises when one accepts oneself without conditions, fostering a sense of inner peace and resilience. In the journey to overcome emotional sensitivity, Buddhism offers a profound teaching: the practice of learning to accept yourself just as you are. Picture yourself as a unique puzzle, each piece contributing to the beautiful mosaic of your existence. Buddhism encourages you to embrace every piece, including your sensitivities, without judgment. It's about recognizing that self-acceptance is the key to unlocking the door to emotional liberation. The benefits of self-acceptance are both liberating and transformative. It nurtures a sense of inner peace. When you accept yourself without conditions, you release the burden of self-criticism and judgment. This inner peace becomes a foundation for emotional resilience, allowing you to face life's challenges with a calm and composed mind. Self-acceptance is also a gateway to authenticity. Instead of wearing masks to fit societal expectations, you unveil your true self to the world. This authenticity becomes a magnetic force, attracting people and experiences that align with your genuine nature. In the teachings of Buddhism, this aligns with the concept of living in accordance with your true nature, fostering a more fulfilling and purposeful existence. Moreover, the practice of learning to accept yourself is an act of self-love. It's like nourishing the soil of your heart with compassion and understanding. This self-love becomes a powerful antidote to the seeds of emotional sensitivity, allowing you to bloom into the fullest expression of yourself. Choosing to follow the path of self-acceptance is not about perfection, but about embracing imperfection with an open heart. It aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, encouraging individuals to recognize their innate Buddha nature, the essence of pure, awakened potential within. As you walk this path, may the practice of self-acceptance be a guiding light, illuminating the way towards a life filled with compassion, resilience, and unshakable self-love. Lesson 7. Figure out what makes you feel sensitive. Buddhism emphasizes self-inquiry as a means to understand the roots of suffering. By investigating the sources of your emotional sensitivity, you gain clarity on the triggers that lead to heightened reactions. This awareness empowers you to address the underlying causes and work towards transformative change. Buddhism teaches that insight into the nature of suffering is the key to liberation from its grip. In the pursuit of emotional resilience, Buddhism encourages us to delve into the practice of understanding what makes us feel sensitive. Imagine your emotions as threads in a tapestry, and sensitivity triggers as knots in these threads. Buddhism teaches that unraveling these knots is the key to freeing yourself from the cycle of heightened emotional reactions. It's about becoming an observer of your own emotional landscape and understanding the roots of your sensitivities. The benefits of understanding sensitivity triggers are profound. It brings about a heightened self-awareness. When you can identify the specific situations, words, or actions that trigger heightened emotional responses, you gain a clearer understanding of your emotional patterns. This self-awareness becomes a compass, guiding you towards a more intentional and mindful way of navigating the world. Understanding sensitivity triggers also opens the door to conscious choice. Instead of being swept away by reactive emotions, you empower yourself to respond with intention and wisdom. In the teachings of Buddhism, this aligns with the concept of right action, making choices that lead to positive outcomes and contribute to your well-being and the well-being of others. Moreover, the practice of unraveling sensitivity triggers fosters emotional freedom. It's like untangling knots in a necklace, allowing emotions to flow more freely and harmoniously. This emotional freedom becomes a source of resilience, enabling you to face challenging situations with a calm and centered mind. Choosing to follow the path of understanding sensitivity triggers is an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery. It aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, urging individuals to investigate the nature of suffering and liberate themselves from its grip. As you walk this path, may the unraveling of sensitivity triggers be a process of liberation, leading you towards a life characterized by mindfulness, conscious choice, and emotional freedom. Lesson 8. Find healthy ways to deal with difficult situations. Buddhism provides a wealth of practical tools for navigating life's challenges. Meditation, mindful breathing, and the cultivation of compassion are just a few examples. Instead of succumbing to reactive emotional patterns, individuals can adopt these practices to respond to difficult situations with a calm and centered mind. Buddhism teaches that facing adversity with resilience and wisdom is a path to spiritual growth. On the path to emotional resilience, Buddhism teaches us the importance of finding healthy ways to deal with difficult situations. Imagine life as a series of building blocks and healthy coping mechanisms as the sturdy bricks that fortify your emotional foundation. It's about constructing a fortress of well-being that shields you from the storms of life without crumbling under the weight of adversity. The benefits of adopting healthy coping mechanisms are extensive. It provides a constructive outlet for emotional energy. Instead of bottling up feelings or resorting to harmful coping strategies, adopting healthy mechanisms channels emotional energy in a positive direction. This redirection becomes a source of strength, allowing you to face challenges with a clear and focused mind. Healthy coping mechanisms also contribute to physical and mental well-being. Whether it's engaging in physical exercise, practicing mindfulness, or seeking support from loved ones, these activities have a positive impact on both body and mind. In the teachings of Buddhism, the interconnected nature of physical and mental well-being is emphasized, highlighting the importance of nurturing both aspects for a balanced and resilient life. The practice of healthy coping mechanisms fosters adaptability. Life is full of uncertainties and challenges, and the ability to adapt is crucial for emotional resilience. By cultivating healthy ways to cope, you develop a toolbox of strategies that can be tailored to different situations, enabling you to navigate the ever-changing landscape of life with grace and flexibility. Choosing to follow the path of healthy coping mechanisms is a proactive step toward emotional well-being. It aligns with the core teachings of Buddhism, encouraging individuals to cultivate positive habits that contribute to their overall flourishing. As you construct the framework of your emotional resilience, may the bricks of healthy coping mechanisms be sturdy and plentiful, creating a fortress that stands strong in the face of life's challenges. To become emotionally strong, Buddhism gives us a helpful and meaningful guide. It tells us to accept ourselves, be mindful, and show kindness. By doing this, we can go beyond the limits of being too sensitive. Getting better emotionally isn't about getting rid of sensitivity, but turning it into something strong and wise. As you bring these ideas into your life, may you discover the peace and strength that Buddhism says comes to those who explore themselves.